Hello guys, this is Juice, and in this episode I'm going to be showing you how to use composition when painting an environment or a castle. But I still have a lot to learn on this topic. If you guys have any questions, tips or tricks that you think myself and others may find useful, feel free to comment. So here we go. To start off with, I use the elusive art of composition fundamentals. Well, it's not really that mysterious. I use the triangle theory. Triangle composition is one of the many basic composition fundamentals that you can use to make your drawings more powerful. And it's not the only one that you can use. You can use the golden ratio, the rule of thirds, contrast, and guiding lines to make your image more interesting. And you can play with it. See here, I have used two triangles layered upon one another to help me frame my image. One triangle facing upwards, where my castle resides, and the trees in the foreground to frame it. And then I ended up with a baseline that I was happy with, and continue to make it more detailed, refine it more completely. Another thing I want to talk about in this is how to express light. It's very important to pick a light source, and this is something I haven't really thought about much in the past, but it really informs your work, and the more light you add in and the absence of light makes your work look more 3D. I know this might sound obvious to some people, but it's a very difficult thing to get used to. And how do we get used to this? We use references. I know, it's boring, isn't it? But references help you inform your work, and I have to remind myself to use them, because if I don't, my work just looks naive and uninformed. You can see, like, I avoided using it as much as possible, and to be honest, I was shooting myself in the foot, and I avoid it subconsciously, I think maybe because some part of me thinks it's cheating, but it can't be expected to remember absolutely every minute detail of everything you see, ever. References help us figure out where light hits an object, and the trick to doing this, on Photoshop at least, you can work in grayscale first, and work out where your light's going, and the tonal shifts in the piece. I did run into a problem though, at one point, where after I'd finished my grayscale work, my colours looked really washed out, and I couldn't understand why. But then I watched this video by a guy called Sycra, and he said that if you warm up your image, then add colour, then everything looks better. You're not using a colder palette when you're trying to portray warm colours. So this works the opposite way if you're working in like a sienna tonal base. Use a colder colour for your colder colours, if that makes any sense. Another thing I did after I finished colouring was I selected the background triangle and I heightened the contrast, because I wanted the viewer's eye to be drawn to the castle, not the trees. And this is where I used to slip up in the past. I used to highly contrast everything because I thought it made the whole thing look great. And really it didn't. Like, I lost parts of the image. So, this is a lot better. Well, I'm starting to run out of time. Kind of glossed over a lot of things, like composition theory. There's a lot to learn about that. Colour theory. There's a lot of different things you can learn about that. Lighting. All the basic fundamentals. And I can go into much more detail. But if you guys are interested, like, comment, subscribe, and I can make more detailed videos in the future. Thank you for watching. This is Juice, and I'm out. Bye-bye. In this video, I'm gonna cut. Blah, 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 blah. Boop. And I can't talk properly on a mic. Boop. In this video, I'm going to be. Fuck. Boop. I can't believe I haven't researched the. Boop. Hello, guys. And this is. Blah, 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 blah. Boop. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching.